So unfortunately, there's not too much corporate drama this week. I know you guys were looking forward to that. But we have the pink fuchsia boots, and this ties in with both marketing and business as well as just trends. So this will be a fun one too. I've been waiting to do this one. And with the end of World Cup, I had to cover this. Like, can you even tell which shoe is each brand? Are they all the same brand? Are they all different brands? Are they all the same exact shoe? We don't know. It's hard to tell. So the 2026 FIFA World Cup is full of a sea of pink. We see pink everywhere. And pink was actually selected by a lot of brands because against that green, that pink is the most standout color. Like pink against green, like there's red, but it's more muted, so it won't be standout. But that neon bright pink has proven to be the most standout color against that beautiful green field. And so that's why it was more popular, which makes sense. That makes sense. So roughly 69% of all starting players were running out in these hot pink boots. And I'm calling them boots because they can be cleats, but these are soccer boots. And the ultimate goal of having a World Cup boot is for brand recognition. And brands can spend millions to have a player wear their boots. So we have Nike with their breakout shoes. Adidas launched a Road to Glory pair. Puma has a pair as well. New Balance and even Skechers all hopped in on the trend of bright pink this year. And now because every giant brand has the same exact color, it's nearly impossible for the viewer to decipher which one is which. Like even these two look very similar. They all look very similar. These two are not the same. But from a distance, like I'd be like, oh yeah, that's Adidas, probably, right? No, that's not Adidas. And what's funny is that they're trying to create a boot that stands out, but because all of them had the same idea, the ones that actually stood out were the ones not wearing pink. So like Messi had his traditional boots and another guy had a black pair of boots. That's honestly what stood out more than bright neon pink. But now, how did pink become the ultimate cultural signal? Now, this pink takeover wasn't because of controversy between brands at all. It was a mix of trend forecasting and sports psychology. High-end sportswear design cycles actually start years in advance. And around 2023, 2024, trend forecasters like WGSN identified electric fuchsia as the core color story that would define summer 2026. And while I do think that is true, I feel like we've almost had more of an aqua blue summer than a fuchsia summer in general. So interesting. But fuchsia is still popular. So basically every brand bought that same consumer data and used it all for their personal designs. Also, why a lot of soccer brands choose those bright electric colors, not only because they stand out against that green, you can easily spot them, but because a lot of players often request them because they feel more flashy, more confident in their style, like, I have cool boots, like, I'm gonna play better, you know, like it's kind of like that's the psychology behind like the bright colors with the players. So super fascinating. And of course I had to feature my guy Holland. I think he's just so funny. I don't think he's the cutest, honestly. I get the attraction. Don't tell my boyfriend. No, I'm kidding. But I do think that he's hilarious. Like all the edits I've seen of him, like he just looks like he's having a blast out there, and I love it. I had a blast in soccer. I was on JV and we just like were messing around the whole time. Like best year ever. It's fun when you have fun with it. So not the best marketing play, but overall it definitely drew a lot of attention and people are still talking about this. So this is definitely still drawing attention to the brands. It's not like they didn't go unnoticed. So yeah, super fascinating though. Okay,